Knocking on that door. 2nd and 6. We're about to get a touchdown. 4th quarter. 27-10. Straight up the middle. They're not going to stop 12. They're not stopping him. Not at all. Who, man, I just said Donaldson. Yeah, Donaldson Jr. Donaldson Jr. He's pretty good running back, man. I still, this game really hasn't so far. Maybe somebody shows something in the 4th quarter, but we need a tough game to really determine who our starting running back is. Just head off right back to the fullback. Yeah, he got the first down. He lunged forward. Surely that's a first down. The ball did cross that yellow line. Even though that yellow line's not there on the field. It's just there for camera, TV purposes. But just basing it off of that, you know, he definitely got that first down. Definitely, 100%. 1st and goal. We got 4 downs to get it in. We're only going to need 2. I hope. We should get it in right now, but it might take us 2 tries, maybe 3. Maybe 3. I think we're going to get it. Yeah. Oh, man, we ran that clock too slow. I think the play calling was slow to get in. Ryan Day is not happy at all. But I love to see that coaching style by him, man. I do. I love to see that passion. He's coaching them up. He's doing his job. That's what I want to see from our head coach, man. Fire these guys up. Let them know what they're doing wrong. Let them know, hey, get a stop right here. I mean, don't get a stop, but get a touchdown right here. Push that defensive line. Our guys are bigger. Our guys are stronger. Our guys are faster. We can get this touchdown. And that's what we're going to do. Get them fired up, coach. Tell them, let them know. Push through that defensive line. I'm assuming after that speech, yeah, all the wide receivers are coming back to the sideline. So that right there is a short tell sign that Ryan Day is going to pound this football into the end zone. And there's nothing that Illinois is going to be able to do to stop us either. We are getting a touchdown out of this. 100%. 1st and goal, run straight up the middle. No, it's not a run straight up the middle. Never mind. I was wrong. Ryan Day pulled the wool over my eyes. It was a touchdown pass to who else? Jeremiah Smith for the easy score. It was like a real route. A wheel route. Basically, he just lines up real short and he runs out to the outpost. And it was an easy touchdown to Jeremiah Smith, man. Out here just balling. And he looks like he's fine, too. So, I still think he should have his rest. I don't think he needs to play the rest of the game. Because it's 34-10. This game's, well, basically this game was already over. But now we'll see if what I said holds true or not. Will Illinois only have 10 points this game? I did give them a field goal, so they could have 13 points. So technically, will they get more than 13 points this game? I guess we'll find out, but this game's over. Put Jeremiah Smith off to the sideline. Let him get his rest for the next game. And it was just a beautiful pass. I was fully expecting us to run the football, to run the hammer, to run the rock straight up the middle. But Ryan Day was like, we're going to get you another touchdown, Smith. And Jeremiah was like, all right, throw it to me. Same with the excellent dime pass right into the basket. Easy catch and score right there for our offense. Pulled the wool over my eyes. Didn't see a pass coming. Maybe that's why Ryan Day did it, because Illinois was probably thinking the same thing I was thinking. Like, hey, we're going to pound this football. And if we would have pounded the football, they were stopping us anyway. So either way, we was going to get a touchdown. But we just got another touchdown for Jeremiah Smith to add to his Heisman record, which he should. I mean, he's going to win. I think he's going to win. He's that good, guys. He's definitely going to be in New York if he doesn't win. But, yeah, just, wow, yeah. On fire, man. Just our team's like, you know what I'm saying? We're kind of like NFL Blitz. I don't know if any of you guys ever played that game, but NFL Blitz is an old football game where even after the play, you could pick up the players and like body slam them. Yes. Pick them up air and literally just body slam them, or you'll be able to like hit them while they're just standing around. That game is a lot of fun, actually. But I think that was for the Nintendo 64. It's not out on any other systems, to my knowledge. That's the only Blitz game I played. Maybe there's different other Blitz games for different consoles, but I'm talking about the one for Nintendo 64. That game's a lot of fun to play, man. Just because you can do that alone after the play's over, where you just continue to tackle the other players. But you can get fire on that game, and it's just like what our team is right now. They're on fire, man, and Illinois has no answer. But, I mean, why would they? They're not on our level, so. I mean, what can you do if you're Illinois? Look for the refs for help. The refs were helping them there in that second quarter. Maybe it looks like the refs might have just backed off of that. Like, well, there's no hope for Illinois whatsoever. We're going to go 6-0, and Illinois is going to go 5-2. And they might even drop out of the top 25 rankings. I don't know. Maybe they will. Maybe they'll drop down to like 25 or something like that. I don't know, but I guess we'll see. I mean, we'll see. Not after the game's over, but like when the new ranking coaching pools come out. And just like the rankings in the playoffs, I don't really care what seed we are in the playoffs because we're making the playoffs. So, honestly, if we were like the 12th seed, which I don't know why we would be the 12th seed, but if we are the 12th seed, then, I mean, I'm fine with that. I don't really care, again. As long as we're in the playoffs, that's what matters. Not what number we get or anything else, but we still got a long ways to go before even the playoffs. I mean, I'm thinking about beating that team up north and winning a Big Ten championship this year. And retaining our national championship title. 3 goals. Always the same at Ohio State. Beat the team up north, win a national championship, and win a Big Ten championship. And yes, it is in that order. Very first thing. Beat the team up north. National championship. Big Ten championship. 2 out of the 3 is not a bad season. But you can still have 2 out of 3, but one of the 2 has to be winning the national championship for it to be a good season. I just want to put that out there on record. And if we don't win a national championship out of that 2, then just winning the Big Ten championship and beating that team up north, it would be considered a good season. But if we win a national championship or one of the other 2 with the 2 out of 3, then that would be the best season. And absolutely, just put a massive hit on Illinois' wide receiver out of nowhere. RKO out of nowhere from number 2 with the big, huge, gigantic hit. Man, that boy came downhill fast. Woo! He didn't even see him coming. I don't even know how he's getting up from that. But man, he got hit hard. Woo! Our player just with a spear. Boom. Hit him really hard. And now there's another flag down. But man, that was a great hit by our defense right there. Laying down the pipe by number 2. I don't know what his name is. But woo, that boy can hit. You can hit hard too. And yes, Illinois got a false start. So ref, you know, back them up. Back them up. 5 yards. Is this hit again? I hope they show this hit. Oh, yeah, number 2, man. He was, oh, no, that wasn't the hit. That was the false start that they got. But they showed number 2, but he wasn't crossed the line, so that wasn't offsides. But wow, man, wow, that was a huge hit. I love to see when we hit him hard, boy. That's like a hit from the Blitz game that you could do that he just did right there. Let's go. Love to see it. When our guys are playing with some aggression. That's right. Ohio versus the world. Ain't nothing changed around here. It's always been the same. He smiled. He knows he got that big hit too, man. Didn't show his face. Yeah, he knows he got that big hit. He felt it, but I don't know how he was able to get back up. So there's a little bit of toughness. Oh, we almost had the INT. It went right through his hands. Oh, man, it's all right, bro. You'll get the next one. Don't even sweat it, bro. You know, you got to be like Taylor Swift and brush it off, brush it off. No, I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I just know that's one of her songs. Wait, no, it wasn't brush it off, right? It was like shake it off, shake it off, shake it off. Have a little bit of fun. It's called, here goes my Trump expression again. It's called, we have a little fun. We have a good time. I don't know. But let's go, man, with the defense. Woo, we just got the ball back. So basically what we should do here, run the football, and it might even be time. Actually, it is time to bring in the backups. Bring in the backups for mop-up duty. Get out of here with a win. Being 6-0, undefeated. Right where we should be. Right where we ought to be. We're playing our best football right now. I mean, I don't know what else more there is to say, baby. I'm just really excited with this team that I'm seeing, man. I'm telling you, we're going to retain our championship. I don't see no team beating us unless we beat ourselves. As long as we continue to play our best football every single game, we're not going to lose. And it's harder to win, to repeat a season when you win a national championship the previous season. But it's especially harder when you're trying to do it undefeated. Have a perfect season. That's a perfect season. It's the best season if you win a national championship and you're not undefeated. But if you want a perfect season, that includes being undefeated and winning a national championship. But we're trying to do it even more essential than that because we're trying to go undefeated and repeat. So we're able to pull that off. Then all those naysayers, they can shut up, basically, because they will have no foot to stand on, no legging. They don't have no legging to stay on right now, as far as I'm concerned, because we already proved time and time and time and time again that we are the best team in college football. We just are. You can call that cockiness, but it's the truth, man. Okay, and facts don't care about people's feelings. They don't care about my feelings either. If we were a bad team, I'd let you know it. But this season's team right here, they're cooking. and they're cooking up something special. And I can't wait to go down the road of this season and just watch all these games, man. And, hopefully we don't beat ourselves. Because if we do that, then, yeah, we could lose the game. But, even if we were to lose the game later in the season, it's not going to be the end of the world. Because we're still going to make the playoffs, even with 2 losses. We're still going to make the playoffs. Because we're not just good. But if we have 3 losses going into the playoffs, then we can talk. Then we can have that conversation on whether or not we deserve to be in the playoffs. Oh, wow. Tight end took a big hit. It looks like Ryan Day didn't take any of our first starters off. I don't know why. It's 34-10. They definitely should come off. But an Illinois player is down on the ground. It looks like he's hurt. Hopefully for him, it's not a serious injury. And it's just like a cramp or something like that. But I don't even know why Ryan Day has our starters out there for real. Bring in the backups for mop-up duty. Yeah, it looks like it's just a cramp for that Illinois player. I think he'll be fine. He was holding his inner thigh. And that's where usually cramps go up. And they also go down on your calf muscle. So it looks like it's probably just a cramp. But yeah, even with 2 losses, we're still going to make the playoffs. 3, we can talk. But we ain't getting rarely do you see us ever having 3 losses of the season, okay? 2 at the most. 2 at the most. That's it. If we do get losses during this football season. But it's only going to be no more than 2. If we were to get any losses. So if you're watching this and you're not an Ohio State fan and you're hoping that we do lose the game, just know, even if we do, we ain't going to lose any more than 2. So you're going to have to place your hope and trust in only 2 teams for our entire schedule. Who those 2 teams are, I don't know. You pick them. But again, if we don't beat ourselves, then we're not going to get beat. So we don't have to worry about that, especially if we continue to play at this level that we're playing at right now. Same with the pass, yep. We're just basically taking time off the clock here, milking that clock down. We're not in no hurry. We shouldn't be in no hurry either. Well, it is 4th and 4 now. I thought we got that first down, but we didn't. We was short. And that's unfortunately, but Illinois is going to get the ball back with like a couple of, actually about, 8 minutes and maybe 40 seconds, depending on when we kick the ball. Okay, probably less than 40 seconds now because that time already has passed. We're just running down the clock here. We might even take a penalty. Yeah, another penalty by Ryan Day. What's up with Ryan Day taking these penalties, man? That was done on purpose. I don't know. To give our kicker more room, I don't know. Maybe Ryan Day wants to give our kicker like more experience, as far as like kicking the ball from further from our side of the field. That's the only thing. That's the only good thing I can think of why taking a delay of game is good right there. Is to get our kicker some experience and try to get him to see how far down the field he actually can kick this ball. Let's see, because his last punt wasn't that good. So, yeah, they got really good field position right after 35. That's weird. That happened twice during this game for Ryan Day. I don't know why he's calling those plays for. I don't know why he's saying, no, go ahead, take those 5 yards. I disagree with it. We want to pin him back further. Again, that's the only thing I can think of why he's doing that is to get our kicker some experience. Other than that, I don't know why he's doing it for. And should he do it? No. He shouldn't be doing it. And you can tell it was intentional just by them standing around. Basically what our punter was doing, just standing around. I didn't even worry about hiking the ball. That's how I know it was done on purpose. But, oh, wait, hold on. Let's check in on the Alabama-Missouri game. Because we've been keeping a close eye on that. I don't know if that game's over. It could be over by now. I don't know. Oh, so they're still in the fourth quarter. And it's 20 Bama, Missouri 17. So, yay. They have yet to take the lead or tie the game. But that game is in the fourth quarter, just like our game is here. Maybe I'll be able to catch the ending after our game ends. And then I'll just finish off with that game instead of our game like I normally do. If there's a little bit of time left on that game, time our game is over. But I don't know if there will be or not. But they are in a really tight game right there. Missouri is fighting, and they are undefeated. So if they can beat Bama, this is going to be a big game to elevate their team and for their fan base. Their fan base is going to be ecstatic, and they are playing at Missouri, I believe. So their fans are going to be able to go ahead and storm that field, unlike the Illinois fans. They're not going to be able to storm their field today. I know that's what they was hoping going into the game, but we shut that down very quickly by just another dominating performance. Exactly what I like to see from our team. Every single game. See who else is there. Washington State is beating Ole Miss 14-10, but their game's only in the third quarter, so that's still a long game. Cincinnati's about to win. Well, we already knew that. Houston, Oklahoma State. Wow. I think after our game, the Red Rivalry Showdown is next at the Texas State Fair. I've never been to Texas State Fair, but no, maybe I like to go there sometime. That'd be a cool experience. I know their food is big, right? Because everything's bigger in Texas, except for Arch Manning. I think Oklahoma will win that game. He's so overrated, Arch Manning. Oh, we got some pressure. Oh, he was able to find our open wide receiver. But we did get some pressure on him, though. I thought maybe he was going to throw that out of bounds, but it looks like Illinois may be in a little bit of a hurry, but, I mean, the game's already over, so now they're just trying to make it seem like it was closer than what the scoreboard actually reads and what the game actually was, because it's not close at all, even if they were able to get another touchdown. But I'm hoping that what I said comes true, that our defense are able to hold them just to 13 points, because I said that's all they're going to get this game, and that's what I'm sticking with. I'm trusting our defense. Come on. Oh, no. We almost had him for a loss of yards, but somehow the running back for Illinois was able to go under the arm of our defensive player, under Pierce. That was pretty crafty. I'll give the Illinois running back just a little bit of credit for that. That's pretty crafty. He only got like 2 yards after he escaped, but hey, at least he didn't get negative yards because we had a hold of him. But again, he was able to scoop up out of there. And he's running for his life. Who's he trying to find? Okay, well, he did find a man open. He was able to run out of the pocket and find somebody open downfield. I do believe this may be our second-string defense that is in the game right now. I mean, I think our second-string defense should be in the game, and our second-string offense should also be in the game. Give them guys some playing time and just plus mop-up duty. So, yeah, our second-string defense is on the field, second team. So that's why they're able to move the ball. So that's the only reason why they're able to move the ball. They couldn't do it against our first strength defense, but they're doing it against our second team. Our second defense. With the screen pass as well, okay. That kind of confused me a little bit too, but I wasn't expecting a screen pass, but screen pass can be effective if you play it right. I mean, just look at Jackson, what he did on our screen play. Perfect run straight up for a touchdown. Man, that was a good play. I'm happy to see it. 3rd and 1. And hand it off. Come on, get a stop. Short! He's short! 4th down. He's short. He did not get across that line. Let's go, D. Hold him to 13. They're definitely going to go for it here. 4th and 1. I don't know why they would try and kick a field goal. Because that would just prove my point that they've given up. Which that means they should already give up. But you don't want it to be like that obvious that you've given up. So you got to go for it here on 4th and 1. So you can say, well, at least we put forth the effort. Even though we got our butts kicked. But let's go D. Get a stop right here. Our second straight D. Was they able to get a stop right there? No. If it was our first D, then yes. But it's our second, so no. They were able to pick up that first down easily. From what's that dude's name? Wow, that dude's got a weird name. I ain't even going to attempt to pronounce that name. But their quarterback, I think that's their quarterback. Yeah, it is, because he threw one interception, 179 yards, and 24 out of 36 completion rate. That's terrible. That's terrible. Now show saying stats. I bet you they're good, but there is a flag down. Probably going to be pass interference by us. Yeah, pass interference on us, so they get automatically first down. So I think that'll take them to 1st and goal. Where's the pass interference? Okay, now see, that was a pass interference. Because earlier when they threw the flag on us, our player was looking back at the ball. So that one shouldn't have been pass interference. But yes, I agree with the refs on this call. It was pass interference, unfortunately. He wasn't looking back for the ball, and he was all over the Illinois wide receiver. So, yeah, just a learning thing for that young player right there. He'll get a hang of it. You know, the more reps that he gets in games, he'll get it. So I'm not holding him to anything. Let's see. Okay, well, there's their other touchdown. Illinois just scored another touchdown on our second defense. I hate to see that. I thought they was going to get 13 points, but there goes that out the window. They got more than 13 points. So here's a pity clap for you, Illinois. That's all you get. Just a pity clap, okay? Because that absolutely does nothing other than make the close. But, well, they got big cojones. They're going for 2. Well, okay, Illinois, go for 2. You ain't going to get it. Come on, D. Get a stop. Don't let them get 2. Don't let them get 2. Get them. Get them. Don't let incomplete pass. No flags. Failed 2-point conversion right here. Are they also going to go for an onside kick? If they're really trying to pull off some miracle here, you might as well go for an onside kick. Right? Especially if I was playing the video game version of this. Not of this, but of college football. If I was down this much, I'd either rage quit, which sometimes I have, yes. Listen, if you're competitive at games, you understand. I think people's rage quitted before. I know I have. But I don't do it all the time. But if I was down by this much, just like Illinois is right now, I would be doing onside kicks. But we'll see if they just come out here and decide to kick it deep, or will they try to go for the onside kick. It looks like they're lining up for the onside kick. Yeah, they're lining up for the onside kick. We should get the ball. Come on, guys. Come on, hands team. Yeah, we got the ball. Okay, so it's our ball. They didn't get the ball back. They know their time is short. So, I mean, they actually are trying. I believe that was the right call for Illinois to go ahead and try and get the onside kick. But our hands team was definitely way too handies. Was able to get the ball and not let them get it. So our second strength offense should be out here. Saints should not be out here right now. It's just a good situation right now, but Ryan Day may just keep him out there because he knows that Illinois is trying to come back. So for that fact, he might have our first string offense out there, and it looks like he still does have those guys out there. But yeah, why wouldn't we just run the ball? Yeah, I mean, work that clock. Illinois does have 3 timeouts with the 2 timeouts. So we should just milk this clock like we're milking a cow. Moo. I never milked a cow before, but I heard it's easy. Just from people who have milked cows before. But all we need to do is keep getting first downs, keep this clock moving. 2nd and 8. Handoff. Got stuffed. Sometimes we can get a little bit well, I mean, it is time to go conservative here. Okay, so there's the rest of our schedule. So next week's game is against... we're at Wisconsin. Good. Another away game. That's what we have. Then we have the big game against Penn State, then Purdue, UCLA, Rutgers, and then that team up north. And the only team that is ranked, I think Penn State is ranked, right? They don't have them ranked on there, but that team up north right now, for the most part, is ranked. I don't know who they're playing today, and I don't really care, to tell you the truth. I just hope they lose. That was 3rd and 9. We did not pick up the first down at all, but that's totally fine. They can have the ball back. Ryan Day might even put our first string defense up there just so we can get a stop. But mathematically, they don't have... I don't feel like... Well, they just took their second time out, so that right there, mathematically, they don't have any time out, but... That Penn State game, even though Penn State has fallen off this season, they're going to give us their best shot. So it's not like we're just going to walk in and get an easy dub. We're going to have to earn it. So I'm excited to watch that game, how we play in that game. Now we do have home field advantage in that game, so that's good for us. But even if we didn't, it would still be good for us because Penn State has just fallen off, and when they play against us, that they're going to feel like that's their only chance to make a statement to why they deserve to be in the playoffs. So I expect their best shot. I expect their best gameplay for that game. So that's why I'm excited to watch it, because how are we going to counter that? And I can already tell you how we're going to counter that. And that's by playing our best game. And when we play our best game, our best game is better than their best game. So, just an exciting game to look for. But I'm happy that we're also going to be on the road next week as well. I prefer away games because of a lot of different reasons, which I've already explained. I was going to go over again, but I don't feel like I have to. You guys probably understand where I'm coming from, where away games just give you that better experience as a team versus home games. The home games are great, with that said, but I definitely prefer us playing away games versus home games. For a lot of reasons that make logical sense. That I could go down the right road, but I don't want to. But I've said stuff like that before, so you can just go ahead and check out those other reactions if you want to. You don't have to, but I'm just saying, if you want to know why I say that, then I already said that a bunch in those videos. So because I just don't feel like going down the road in this video about it. But I mean, I guess I could, because I'm already rambling on about it, talking about it. But basically, here, I know I just said all that stuff. Just ignore it. I don't know. But just ignore that guy from like 30 seconds ago. Okay? But, yeah, away games, you face more adversity. You're facing against a crowd that's against you. We just hit the 2-minute warning in the fourth quarter. And you just get better experience as far as gameplay playing away games. So that's why I like it when we play away games. And we're playing at Wisconsin. I'm not even sure what Wisconsin's record is. I don't think they're ranked at all. They probably got a bad record. Most of the time they do. So it looks like it may be just another easy game for us next week as well. Just like it was for us this week. So I don't know what they're ranked. If they're even ranked. Well, they're definitely not in the top 25, right? I don't know. Now I'm curious. I was going to bring up my phone, but I don't know where my phone went. Well, I already left during the second quarter for a little bit. Should I just leave right now? But again, I don't like to leave. I don't like doing that because I don't like it just being blank here. But if you guys give me like 10 seconds. Go ahead, count off. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, like that, and I'll be back before you reach 11 Mississippi. Go! I told you. I told you. If you counted by Mississippi, I told you I'd be back before 10 Mississippi. But now I'm going to find out what exactly Wisconsin record is because now I'm curious. What is Wisconsin's football team record? Wisconsin, where are they here? I can't even find their name. Oh. No way. Are you serious? They're at the bottom of the Big Ten. The only team worse with a record than theirs is Rutgers. But let's see their overall. Overall record, there it is. 2-3. 2-3. Oh, they didn't hear me in the back? 2-3. Absolutely terrible. Trash. That's going to be a cupcake game. Wisconsin, that's going to be a cupcake game. Right there. That's a terrible record. They're usually at least every time we play them, they have a decent record, a winning record, but not this season. Man, they got problems with Wisconsin, and their record's going to be even more lost because they're going to take another L from us. So it's going to be 2-4. Wow. So you know what? Maybe I'll do the cupcake thing. I really don't want to though, because I really do need to lose this weight, and plus I don't want to get the diabetes if I eat all that sugar. I'm just happy I didn't get the big ones, because if I did, man, I'd be... But maybe I should. I'm not going to say I am, but I might. Just have to wait until next week to find out whether or not I eat cupcakes every time we get a touchdown. I mean, it was fun to do. Maybe I should do... Because absolutely we're playing a cupcake next week. Absolutely. Now, first downs does stop the clock for Illinois, but there's only 1 minute and 44 seconds left. Getting out of bounds also stops the clock, but, I mean, the game's already over. They're just trying to get points. And we come in with the blitz. That's what I like to see. Let's go. A blitz straight up the middle from Reese. Number 8. Let's go, boy. Trying to earn that first position spot. Did Illinois? Okay, Illinois took their final timeout. It's 2nd and 19 for them. I don't know really why it was a waste of the timeout. I mean, maybe he's just trying to get his blockers to block for his quarterback. But I was preaching about keeping our foot on the gas, and other than that, the first opening of the game, where the defense ran down the field, where the Illinois offense went down the field to get that touchdown. After that, we left our foot all the way, what is that saying? Metal to the floor, or pedal to the metal, or something like that. Whatever that saying is, that's what we did, where we had our foot on the gas and we never let back up again. So yeah, I love to see the passion. The Passion of the Christ, the movie. No, that's a terrible joke. But yeah, keep them in bounds. Keep them in bounds. They have no more timeouts. Did they get? They didn't even. Yeah, why ain't the clock moving? That was weird. They didn't even get a first down. But yeah, keep them in bounds. Don't let them get out of bounds. 3rd and 6 for them. Incomplete pass. This game's over. It's 4th and 6. They're going to go for it. Hopefully we can get a stop right here. And then just to kneel down and finish this game off. And we're going on to be 6-0. And Illinois is going on to be 5-2, baby. Couldn't have cooked it up any better myself. Love the performance from our Buckeyes. Oh, that was a terrible pass. I don't even know who the quarterback was throwing it to, but again, we just got up in his face. So, I mean, he didn't really have no choice. It was either that or take the sack. So I guess he had to throw it for a reason. But that's going to be a turnover. That's going to be the end of the game right there. Let's check the Bama and Missouri game. Let's see how close that game is. Or how much time is left in that game. Why does it say 9 minutes and 40 seconds? That's what it said last time. I don't know what's going on with that. Maybe that game's in delay or something. Or maybe that's just not changing the time for whatever reason. I thought it would change the time, but... So I don't know. Maybe that game's over right now because the time thing on the screen is not working correctly. Because that's what it said, like, it feels like 20 minutes ago since I checked it. Probably, maybe not 20 minutes ago, but what I'm saying is time should have moved on. Maybe I'll check it again and it'll come back down. But Sane just takes the knee out. Out comes Ryan Day with the handshake. Another terrific performance by our team. Another dominating performance by our team. This is what we should be doing every single game. Hopefully going forward, this is what we will do every single game. I love to see that our players are involved, talking to each other during the game. And we got the Turtle statue, baby. The Turtles coming back home to Columbus. Let's go. That's what we was playing for, that Turtle statue, baby. Let's go. Jeremiah Smith has it right in his hand. Let's hear from Ryan Day.
It's about your team. So what are you thinking about? What was the biggest takeaway right now?
I thought we came in early and had really good energy.
Yeah, we did have good energy.
I thought we played well early on.
Yeah, we did play well early on.
Stronger. We kind of took our foot off the pedal, so I got to take a deep breath right now.
Yeah, you see? Yeah, Coach. That's right. He recognized what I said. A lot, yeah, we still can get better, yeah.
So what is that next step? Really,
we gotta tighten up and everything, you know.
We just gotta keep getting better. I thought we played physical in the game. You know, they have a great team and a really good quarterback.
Yeah.
I thought defensively we played hard and found ourselves in some long
He's gotta say that. He's the coach. Of course, he's gotta say the other team has a good team, but they don't.
Keep looking at what we're gonna get better at, but
yeah. That's right, Coach. Week after week, we're going to get better and better. Let's go. Couldn't have said it perfectly myself. He just referenced everything that I already said. I said that we're just going to get better and better every week. The Turtles coming back to Columbus. We got another trophy that we can put up on the wall. Another dominating performance by our team. Coaches did a good job. Players did a good job. The medical staff did a good job. It's great to be an Ohio State Buckeye fan, man. We're number one. That's right. Tell them, Brutus. We're number one. We're undefeated. We're 6-0. 6 and a big, huge, fat goose egg. Just like the way it should be. But, I mean, I couldn't be happier. Coach Day is right. We still got problems. We're going to work at those, getting those fixed. And every single week, we're just going to get better and better and better. I love the effort and the passion, the energy. Oh, dang. It's right at the tip of my tongue. The energy that our players are coming out every time we're playing in games. The passion, the focus, the hard work, the dedication. I just love seeing it all, man. We're rocking and rolling. We are 100% rocking and rolling. And next week, it's going to be an easy win because we're playing a cupcake. So, I mean, I couldn't be happier other than that. Now, before I end the video, let's check on the Alabama and Missouri game. If I can find it, because now it's 3:30, so all the other games are on at the moment. So I don't know. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it still says 9:40. That's weird, but I'm about to find out this situation right now. Let's see how much time is left on the clock here. Oh, wait. Let me go back up. Okay. Oklahoma. So that game's over. Well, here. I'm just going to do this then. I don't know why it didn't tell me the game. I'm pretty sure Bama probably won that game. Hold on. Let me just check here real quick before. Alabama-Missouri game. Okay, so it looks like Alabama was able to escape 27-24. Missouri put up an effort, but they weren't able to pull up the upset. Well, there's that. So, anyway, guys, I'm happier. I couldn't be more excited for this season. We have a great team on our hands. The sky is the limit. No, scratch that. The sky is not the limit. Outer space and beyond is our limit. We're just going to continue to get better and better, man. And it's great to be an Ohio State fan, man. I couldn't see myself rooting for any other team. This is my team. Ride or die with them. You know what I mean? Type stuff. This is my team, man. I'll never betray my team. It's great to be an Ohio State fan. That's for sure. Excellent work today that we put in against the Illinois team. Just beating the top 25 ranked team, adding to our playoff resume. Let's go ahead and get it, man. Great win. Today's a good day. And with that, guys, go Buckeyes. OHIO.